Yours truly, HeathenHammer. Today we have an awesome battle for you between Axis and Allies, a mixed competitive match. And what that is we take competitive teams that you all know and love, we mix them up, balance them per squad. So we'll have one team with one squad on one side and one on the other, if possible. And then we get them to fight. We're looking for the most balanced match possible at the end of the day. And this serves as a great training opportunity for competitive players to get a taste and feel for how the game is different and competitive. If you are a public player watching this for the first time, or if you're a competitive player or looking to get into the competitive scene, one of these events is a great way to get involved. The competitive game is a completely different animal than the public game. Essentially all your public game knowledge, apart from raw FPS skill, hold no water in these matches. This is a whole new game, and you're about to experience it live here on the TTV Hammercast channel. Now, if we check the map, you can see something already immediately different with this one from regular games. You can take a moment to see if what it is. Yes, those are nodes in the main. This is basically the base level competitive tactic. When you start off in a game, you get your nodes down, you get that economy going immediately. That involves multiple squads rotating in different squad leaders and different supplies to get as many supplies down as possible to be able to drop those nodes down in main. So that means a lot of squads created, a lot of supplies going down. I mean, if this was even more of a competitive game, like a team versus team scenario, you'd probably see, depending on the team's strategy, a few more down in the middle to try and protect their arty there. It's not too much of a threat on Carentan, but other maps, definitely, it's a huge threat to have recon vehicles and infantry pushing. You can see also getting outposts down on the start here. This is just in case the truck gets blown up by any arty, so that they don't have to come all the way from main here to redeploy. What you're going to see is this truck on the north side. He's going to go underneath the river up here. This is a common tactic. If he doesn't get stuck first, you're going to have a medium tank, which is a Panzer IV, and a full squad transport truck deploying onto the southern side of Canal to attack it. I'm surprised we're not seeing a light tank coming on the north side here. There's someone who possibly got their truck stuck already. That's not too good to see. I would love to see a Lux come on the start here, because there's a little area right here where you can get a Gary down. It's a garrison, a team spawn point. We're not going to see that this time. Recon going south, another squad going into the mid. Let's take a look for this deployment here from both teams as they move towards the midpoint. One truck getting deployed here. Looks like the Axis have a better deployment off the bat. I don't see any allied trucks. Let's zoom out a little bit and see if they've made it onto the north side of Canal. Yes, they have. SCDB Christian, PBS Chips jumping out. 3 trucks in total to 1 truck. Ooh, this is going to be very, very rough here. You can see the arty on the left side of your screen pre-firing that location where that truck comes across. That's a common known spot. That's going to be pre-fired. Most of these arty positions are pre-fired. Looks like the Allies do get a better rollout here, though. You can see they have a much better deployment onto point. Really only the south side getting a decent deployment here for the Axis, getting control of that southern house. You can see that blob of infantry out there. That is the southern house there. That's the 3-story that the control for the Axis is in right now. But this north side is a completely different story. Here the Axis do get across. Underlux does get an OP up, expecting a garrison sometime soon to go up there too. But just only 2 or 3 bodies in, surviving that initial barrage of artillery. You can see the arty landing there on the left side of your screen. That's going to suppress the ability for Underlux to push out and try and contest the north side of Canal crossing here. As the Axis do spawn in bodies, though, you can see they have stopped cap progress momentarily. Also, there is a Panzer IV that's shelling something up here. He's looking to, at least, I'm looking for the allied tanks right now. Don't quite see any just yet. Just got my eyes on that Panzer IV. Kind of surprised not to see a Stuart get pulled up too. That's very common tactic here. Pull a Stuart right up to point, especially on the north side, and use that to shell infantry and maybe shell across the river too. However, it looks like it's going to be the Allies' point off the start here, doing enough off the bat to take that 3-2. Of course, competitive hell or loose starts at 2-2 as both teams have 2 points, and then the third middle point is contested. And boom, there we go. Cap completed here for the Allies. Doing enough on the north to secure it and putting enough pressure and bodies into sector cap on the south side. Fortunately here for the Axis, they're only holding this one building on the south, allowing the Allies to really push deep and penetrate the back lines. Now, Prokij has a decent spot here. See if any of his squad can rally up with him, or if he can get maybe a... No, I was going to say maybe, I don't know, an OP up. Now, Romulus went for a shot. That might have been a garrison placement, I'm assuming, since he did use his rocket for it. Good tactic, especially, you know, you might think, oh, he's so close to the Gary, why is he using a rocket? Well, you don't know if like 10 people can spawn in there, so you never know. That's what can happen, and I've seen it happen before, and it's about securing that that garrison kill. Now he's got a few kills. Florian goes flying off the woodpile. Oh, he's gonna go into the river. See you later, Florian. Nice kill there from Romulus on the backside here, clearing out. And wow, is he gonna have a shot onto this Panzer IV? No, he uses the rocket onto the pack gun and it does nothing. Oh, Romulus. He's gonna regret that in about 5 seconds, unless he can kill both members of this tank crew. He might be able to kill them both. No, they both get back in. Unlucky there for Romulus. Decides to use the AT onto the pack gun instead of the Panzer IV that's repairing. There is a little bit of a tank battle going on right now. Let's check out this tank battle, you guys. Panzer IV is engaging a Sherman on the north side. Is that a Sherman, or is that just an AT gun that's dead? He thinks that might just be an AT gun. Oh no, there's the Sherman. You can see HLPL Sherman pulling up. Panzer IV is yeeting up there too. He might have an angle. Yes, he does. Panzer IV gets the first shot in. Now, the Panzer IV is exposed, but he's going to have an opportunity for a second shot here. Oh, he misses the second shot. It hits the post. The wood posts are deadly here. Second shot goes in. This HLPL tank has no clue what's going on whatsoever. Third shot's a ricochet. One more shot to do it. Can he land the shot? No, it's another ricochet. You can hear that ricochet sound. Film let loose tank. Letting... Oh, I was about to say he's going to let that tank off easy. The Sherman does not get let off easy. Finally getting that kill there. Panzer IV dominating here on the south side. However, the north side still held strongly here by the Allies. STDB, Hella Loose PL, PBS, Core, all contributing to that north side dominance here. And actually Saint too. Look at the lines here for the backside. Hold the phone. In the Axis attempt to hold the south, they've pushed way off point and have allowed a squad lead right through here. Prokij with the squad lead here. Sneaky, Romulus, Saint, all to get into the back line. Same things going on the other side, though. You can see Jesus Christ there from Phoenix, Soul Raver, Florian, Moop, all in the back line. Kind of a yin-yang effect here with both the Axis and the Allies. Now, this Panzer IV's got to be careful. There's two AT on the backside. Luckily, he's got Manu on the backside. Manu. Gonna be taking out the AT, pushing that Panzer IV. I'd be a little concerned here from the Allies. You can see the cap progress is coming in just due to the number of bodies in and around that strong point, also in sector. Christian from STDB. The PBS squad also on the southwest of your screen here need to figure out ways to kill those Phoenix boys to the southwest. Otherwise, this is going to be the Axis point here. Look at those AT guns on the south, prepared for the 76 to come out. 2 AT gun blueprints out already. I'm not too sure about those blueprints though. They are in the open. Would have liked to see one at least with a little bit of cover. I mean, you can shoot those guys from pretty much anywhere. Cap progress stop for now. You know, as the respawns come in and the rotations come in from squads, routinely you'll see the cap progress stop and then go again. And that's just due to the number of bodies inside the point at any given time. Lenny's getting some shots off here onto this Panzer IV. Uh-oh, Panzer IV's taking big damage here. Is that another AT gun? Yes, it is. AT gun from Hellaloose PL takes out the Panzer IV. I wonder if that's some sweet revenge from those tankers. As the bombing run drops through the middle here too. Double bombing run. Okay. So right at the same time, we had two bombing runs back to back to back. It looks like it might have taken out one of those AT gun blueprints right there off the bat. All in all, though, the bombing runs really didn't do too much. The only thing we saw from that is that everybody on that north side that was in the tunnels died, or in the trenches died. A push coming in here from STDB. You can see Bofrost and Undalux getting in on this one, pushing halfway. They're going to have some hard fighting, though, if they want to take this trench and control this point on the north side here. Finn, only one from the allies in the trench left alive. STDB making a really big push here. Bofrost with a tight angle there onto Finn. Finn's going to get dropped if he's not careful. Be tossing out some nades. Two nades go up from Finn there. He needs to get that gun up. He's going to lose the gunfight. Bofrost drops two. Soul Reaver going to pick up the crumbs here with the STG-44. Yes, he is. Still, that OP at the end of the trench on the left side here. You can see Harald and Schnarsche coming in. Both core boys tossing out nades. This Phoenix squad's got to be careful here on the north side. Now Soul Raver is pushing. See if he can use that STG-44 to get a few kills there in the trench. No, he's going to get dropped. Ooh, just missing there with the AT. That would have been nice if he had made it stick into the trench. This is all-out warfare, ladies and gentlemen, here on the north side of Canal. However, Core Squad doing enough to stay alive. Grenades flying everywhere, smoke flying everywhere. They are looking to take back this northern trench, though. Kills getting traded back and forth here. Both teams fighting tooth and nail for this point. Allies have secured the cap for now. You can see the south side of the bridge there. There's tons of orange bodies there. Definitely have more in sector right now. Guys need to practice your nades. Ooh, that looked like a AT or a tank gun shot straight into the trench there. Yeah, mid nade tosses is something that's really important here. Also, having an AT gun looking straight down a trench is pretty important. You can see the body's just getting absolutely decimated here by that tanker AT gun. Novers getting a nasty double kill there. Nice play there from STDB Novers. You want a direct 1v1 and then flicked around for an easy double kill. Let's get out of this trench a little bit here so you guys can get a clearer view of what's going on the battlefield. I'll rotate a little bit over to the right here, and it looks like that 76 has finally come out. We rotate the camera a little more to the left. Yeah, those AT guns have not got rebuilt yet for the Axis team, so this 76, this AT gun are going to be doing a lot of damage. Whoa, Norello's got to watch out. He almost took Finn's head off there. Don't quite know what he's aiming at, but there's no Axis over that way. Let's go on board with his 76 as he pushes in. I wonder, we could also check the map too after we get on board to see where the Axis tanks are. There's a Tiger pushing up across the river right here. Also cap pressure coming in on Canal Crossing from the backside. The Allies, you can see, Jesus Christ, defending. That's about it. It's going to be one Tiger versus 176. There's a second recon tank here from the recon, keeping artillery occupied. Can't quite see where that Tiger is right now. The 76 has a beautiful peek into these trenches, though. For now, yeah, it looks like the 76 is content to just sit here. I can't quite see where that Tiger is. If we zoom out a little bit here and get a little higher, we'll be able to pick out where exactly the Tiger is. You can see him right there. And there's just a bush in the way. If we go down like this, you can see there's a marker on the 76 now. I wonder if the Tiger could find a pixel peak by going back a little bit there. Quite possibly. It looks like the 76 is going to try and rotate to deal with them as that Tiger puts in some fire to the other allied forces here. One thing that's concerning is I'm not seeing AT guns go up on the north side at all. With a pixel peek onto where this 76 is. Like, I'd expect something. I don't know if there's anywhere exactly for this, but somewhere I'd expect at least an AT gun to try and go up. Maybe in between those buildings there? Yeah, like right behind that building. That would be a perfect spot. Right. Possibly. Just in the case that this 76 pushes, because right now he's not pushing. I mean, he doesn't need to, but I'm sure if the Axis start making some real cap progress, the 76 was almost immediately shoved into point. Tiger's staying in the same spot. No, remember the bush that Finn is in front of is the one that's blocking the vision between the 76 and the Tiger. But yeah, no, Allies doing enough here. You can see how they've really taken control of that trench. Really brutal fight. Let's rotate to the south to see how it's going. The south side, wide defense here from the Axis. Trying to control streets and choke points. Unfortunately for them, who fragged these two guys? Was that Gats? It's a double kill? It was. What a nasty peek here. The Polish player. Oh, that is so dirty. Nice. Getting double kill there on the sneaky boys from the Allies trying to sneak through the lines. Renewed push here on the south as the Tiger gets taken out. I'm guessing that 76 found a peak. Or the Tiger got satcheled. Let's rotate over to check it out. Tiger exposes himself a little bit too much. Yeah, he did rotate, but he gets pixel peaks, unfortunately, by that 76, I believe. Oh, nasty, nasty kill there. Nice and easy. LJT, Ernest, and Kurti there from the Polish team, HLPL. Of course, you can see them competing in the Hell Let Loose Spring Seasonal here on every weekend. Check it out. Back to the fight on point. Again, we see self-control from the Axis. Allies still pushing, trying to put pressure, and north control from the Allies here. With, you know, the same kind of thing. Not as much pressure I feel on this north side. What the Axis really need to do is, if they're not going to get those AT guns up, they need to push like a Lux and a Panzer IV, a Lux and a Tiger up here. What that would do is the Lux could really give the infantry something to think about and bait out that 76 to come deal with it. Now, I'd prefer AT guns and a Lux, because then you could have two AT guns up and immediately hit that 76. Or a Panzer IV, as long as the Panzer IV is behind cover and not showing his hull. Sergeant Rico, I surely can DM you my playlist. You really love that playlist, man. You've commented a few times on that. Now, we can see the pack gun finally gets up here for the Axis. Hallelujah. Multiple shots going into the 76. I don't think they're going to be able to get it. No, that 76 is behind an indestructible barrier here. Unfortunately, that's the dead tank. The alive one is definitely rotated. Yeah, you can see him right there. Unfortunately, these hedges are like, instead of just being foliage, they're full-on walls. I would love if they reduced to maybe like a person, to be able to cover a person laying down instead of a full tank. Because it's a straight up berm that you cannot shoot through, you cannot penetrate. I would love it to be only cover instead of concealment. Concealment for infantry laying down, and then cover for everything else. Being able to shoot through them with the AT gun would be so huge. It's not the case though, Matthew. I mean, he can keep trying, but he's gonna have a hard time with that. Now we are seeing some cap progress made on rail crossing. Let us rotate over to that point. You can see Core, SCDB pushing, squad leads, blocks Kappa, Cubic, Wave Rider, and I'm Tim W trying to defend. However, the defense is shaky at best. 50% cap progress and climbing here. Reinforced is being thrown down. Really what needs to happen, and it's fairly easy to defend. I think Dead or Kappa need to rotate and just satchel that building where Sneaky's in. I'd be expecting Finn. Nice kill there onto Lenny. I'd be expecting Finn to push for an OP. That's one of the meta spots for OPs in that building. It's very hard to take without a satchel. And even a satchel from kind of where Altera is right now on the right side won't kill the OP behind the green building. I'll zoom in to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. That building right there in the back, you can get an OP behind that. And satchels, unless it's in the courtyard or on the building, won't destroy it. It's a very defendable position, especially for an attacker to become entrenched on the point. And it's very hard to take that OP once that attacking squad's entrenched on the point. Now, again, like Artie also is not super effective in the city here, because it'll hit buildings, it'll hit roofs, and it's very hard to get it exactly where you want it in those little alleyways there. Good rotation here on the defense. Is it going to be enough though? Full Phoenix squad coming back. Schnarchy on the backside here, getting some kills, looking for some more. Ooh, misses a kill onto Dead. That leaves him alive and exposes Schnarchy's position. Unfortunately, Dead peeks right to the same spot and gets taken out. Nade going out there. That might be getting Tim W. We'll see if it can land. No, Nade misses and Schnarchy gets taken out there by Tim W. Cap progress falling here. Unfortunate though, you heard a bombing run go off as we rotated back. That's going to be the attack kind of fizzling as this main force rotates from the middle here back to help the defensive side clear out these allies. Now attack continues. We got Gary's OnlyFans squad // you can see that tag there, the 2 slashes. That is Gary's OnlyFans North American clan competing with Trirex in the seasonal. Lots of good shooters in that one. Here we have Kappa and Musinen here from the Raptors. Those 3 vertical stripes, kind of like Adidas, signify that they are a French team that participates with the blacklist here. We're going to feature them in the seasonal. Of course, they've already pre-qualified for the main stage. Very good team, very good team, the blacklist, finally showing kind of their true colors. They had a few matches there where I was very concerned they were dropping matches. Of course, that comes with the fact that they're a mixed team. They're playing with other clans, so getting to know each other, trying out different strategies is something that takes time. So they did drop a couple games, however recently they've been looking very strong here too. They actually beat WTH, I believe, 3-2. I could be wrong on that end score, but I do know they won that one. So that's very encouraging. WTH, one of the top teams in the game. When you have Core, you have WTH. Those two are definitely the 2 top teams in the game. Then you have teams like Blacklist, you have teams like 1/16th, STDB in there too, just because they play to their competition. Sometimes it seems it's odd. You see them play against 1/16th and it's a neck and neck game. Anybody can win. And then you see them play against some other competition and they kind of play down to their competition or play up to their competition. That's one thing they're going to be looking to rectify going forward in the seasonal and in future comp. Trirex looking very strong for NA. I don't think, again, Trirex is a new team. They're just playing together first time. They have a lot of skilled players there. I don't know if they're going to be able to qualify for this main stage. I think it's looking very good that they might. And also the main stage is going to be very hard. You know, they're top North American teams. Really, you have 3 North American teams that consistently perform well at a high level. You got, well, Trirex now. You have BHB, OP, and Esprit de Corps, and you have TL at the top there. TL winning their last game 3-2 against BST 2-5-1. Those 2 teams are so evenly matched. It seems like every time we cast it, recently at least, it's been a 3-2 one way or the other. Really excited to see this next round of the season, although next weekend should be very good here. Defenders doing very well. Of course, they have superior numbers here to defend this fourth point. And actually, we are seeing some cap progress back in the midpoint. We're going to rotate back there very quickly and see how it is going over there. All right, so a big push on the north and control on the south. The only difference here is this north side push. You can see Jawa on the left of your screen, Rommel, Bommel here, Bofrost, Natu, Shar, all pushing in. Chips is in a 1v4. He's going to get taken out there by Bommel. Let's get in with Bommel over here. He's in bush. Ooh, there's a little pathway on the corner here. Nice little pathway to get through. Bommel's going to be pushing down, peeking. And if the Axis can take this north side, I think they should be okay to take this midpoint. %20 cap and growing here for the Axis. Some good nades there. Gonna have to kill this HLPL squad with Matt and Morello here, though. Should be able to do this. If Morello can get one more body in there to support him while he bipods, I think that'll be okay, but there's just no one else there. Almost pushing hard. Morello's having to get up and defend this at some point here. OP is going to get taken out there by a nade. Bommel's going to come over. He might get clapped right after he goes over. No, he gets the kill there. Okay, so OP on the backside goes down. That's going to be even worse news here for the defending allies. However, they do have control of the east of point. So they've kind of rotated a little bit. Now, STDB Doctor is right up in there. Ooh, Casey's going to get the kill there. Casey, K4, DZY. I don't know. I'll call you Casey. He's probably going to hate me after this one. That's probably not his name, but it's what we understand. A nice little rotation onto point, though. Kind of keeps the control here for the allies. Now, if I'm the Axis here, you know, I need to dislodge them from this. How can we do that? I'd like to see a Lux pull up on the east side from the other side of the river and start hammering. There is a Tiger on the south side of the river, and Genosi just shoved a rocket right into his side. And maybe that Tiger could pull up and support this infantry on the backside. Unfortunately for the Axis here, they just don't have a squad lead. There's no squad lead back here, so they're not going to get a Gary. They're not going to get an OP. They're just going to have to fight it out with what they got. No respawns. No returns, no respawns back here. Another garrison going down on the south side of the point. Again, cap progress climbing here onto Canal. As STDB Doctor and his squad fight over there, we'll see if they're able to dislodge this troop of allied players. You can see the Gary forward deployed right there. Respawn's going to be coming in. We'll see if Moop's able to put a satchel down, possibly to take it out. I think a shot from the Tiger behind us here, hitting like the lamppost, might be able to take it out, or the corner. Unfortunately for Doctor and Moop, they just don't have the bodies. Now, this force needs to rotate back to the strong point. As you can see, there is almost 50% cap progress right now. And that is just due to the fact that not only do the Axis control the strong point here, they also have a lot of bodies in sector. I mean, if we zoom out here, you can see, look at all those bodies in sector. Now, the allies are trying to push. However, I like the Axis defense on the south side here, stopping them from coming back into the cap progress sector here. And ooh, worst guitarist. I thought he was going to go on a kill streak there. Gets in, gets a kill, and I think he might have crushed that OP too, so nice job by him. Cap progress growing here for the Axis. They're at about 70% cap. Allies are going to need to do something quick to try and relieve this pressure, but you know what? The Axis control the strong point. I don't think there's any possibility of return to the strong point from that Gary, and there's going to be a lot of kills to be had here. Sledgehound is going to go off. I think he even has position onto that Gary right here. Oh, look at that. He's just free to drop bodies. Don't miss on account of me. Oh, Caster's curse. It's not going to matter though, because 3-2 goes the game here. Axis take Canal Crossing. Nice little play there. And you know what? You can't control Canal on the north side if you're not on the strong point and in those trenches. So as soon as the allies lose those trenches, they get stuck into their little garrison there, and it is lights out for their control of the midpoint. All right, so what's next? Well, let's check the map and see. Runes is the next point. You have already a garrison and prep being done here by the CC squad, Polish boys. Joker's pushing the back line to try and find what's going on. You got Lama up top here on Blacktop, looking to take out any Garys he can. Nahili's here camping RT on the backside. Nobody for Artie on the defensive team. Looks like they already lost some eco there, losing some nodes, so there might be campers over here. We have supplies from FSG flanking on the flank there. Tiger is inside Canal Crossing there. This is going to be an interesting attack. Let's rotate to the fourth point of the allies really quick. At the top of your screen, you can see defenses and counterattack possibly. That's very far away here is the core defense of the allies. Look at this deployment. Kind of have a strong line pushing from the south straight into point here. If only this squad can get a machine gunner looking down the main road here, that'd be really nasty. This house right here affords a really nice peek straight into the backyard of an important building on the other side here, because that's where everyone's going to be running in. They either come in the backside here, you can see running around, come through, come over to here. Now, if CC and Phoenix can get in those buildings, they'll stop that from happening. And we already seen that cap progress, 20-30%. I don't think they'll be able to take this. If it really becomes grave over here on the defensive point, you know, you'll see reinforce. Bombing runs already being ordered onto runes. We'll see where this lands. Check the map really quick. Ooh, spicy bombing run. Now, I think it's a little too far out to challenge. Oh, main force here. Prokage luckily going to get in here on this Gary. And unfortunately, that bombing gun drops before that Gary would be spotted out. Very, very unfortunate there for the Axis, just jumping the gun a little bit with that bombing run. I think if they had, yeah, they put it onto the houses here, they might have got the cap. That bombing run is going to kill one, maybe two. Completely misses the Gary positioning though. Not a fault of FSG, really. He didn't know as the member pushes that position after. Cap progress is still climbing here. If we zoom out, do we see a lot more bodies? Yeah, a couple more. Ooh, that's a lot more. Full core squad gets strategically inserted, and this is a Satchel Boys wet dream right here. Altair going to be pushing in, drops one, goes down. Sledge is going to be the next one in. He's going to drop one, looking for more, drops two. Let's try and get on board. Ooh, Florian, is he going to go for the Satchel? No, thinking about a nade. Going to be peeking, shooting, peeking. Please go for a Satchel. He's going to get dropped though as reinforcements push across the street here onto the east. Cap progress has stalled and stopped for the Axis. Now maybe Pyre can get that Satchel off. Maybe not. One Satchel does go down. That's not going to trouble the Gary, is it? Or it is? Yes, Gary does go down just a little too late here. There's so many allies deployed. 3-4 squad leaders in one house on the left side of your screen there are going to ensure tons of OPs go up and that this push is squarely overrun. I mean, there's 2 or 3 squad leads for the Axis team, just they don't have positioning on point. They don't have spawns of their own. I'd love to see possibly an airhead play off of this. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe if they could yeet like a Tiger in here too, to kind of disrupt the defense and take some pressure off of the backside. Looks like the Axis might go for a Gary play. You can see supplies drop there. Vespi might be going to put a Gary down. That's very aggro. Joker watching the backside. I mind, hell, he might be able to do it. Joker's watching the back, Pyra, Werner Voss watching the front. I think they can keep these guys far enough away from that Gary that it might be successful, honestly. But how do you shove that street? That's the question, really. That street is a death zone. One machine gunner gets up and he can easily cover the whole street. SB not dropping the Gary just yet. Oh, there we go. So he does have an OP. I was expecting a Gary with the supplies there. It'd be pretty funny to see them build like a Belgian gate or something on that side so no tank can push down, and drop a Gary and just have like machine gunners or something covering both entrances. I mean, that's essentially what Joker was doing. He was watching that south side, stopping anybody from pushing in from the allies. I do like the flank here on the left side from Jesus Christ and his squad, the Phoenix squad here. Put some pincer pressure in. Get on both sides of the point and just collapse slowly from either side. Gonna be some important kills here for the defenders. They gotta hold this. Romulus, Wojtek here, Mars Mike, all gotta hold this position. I love this little compound for an airhead, or even to build up. Dropping supplies in here, push a squad in. You can drop an airhead in there, and you can put Belgian gates on the wall and just go over the wall to the other side. The only thing is satchels are so strong. Like, if satchels were nerfed, it would be viable, but satchels are so strong, they just delete anything anywhere, so it's kind of sucks to try and build up. Kill switch looking to crush the hopes and dreams of this attacking squad here. Gonna drop one, gonna drop two. No Gary goes up. Vespi's the last one defending here. I think that OP is going to be going down. Vespi's going to have to rotate. Bisect, the last one in there. He gets dropped immediately. Yeah, Vespi's going to have to rotate his OP to continue this attack. I think most of the attack has rotated. Almost completely out. Obama's still up. The core OP might be back there. I don't know. He's getting dropped, though. Zomb and kill switch there getting the kills. Good defense, though. That bombing run kind of was a make or break moment. And it was just off there. If the bombing run had gone further north and landed in those houses, I think we'd be seeing a 4-1 here for the Axis. Let's take a look at the map, see how the overall defense is going. You know, standard defensive garrisons here. Only one attacking garrison. Ooh, what is going on back here? What is FSG doing? What is he planning? Is he going to go with a Gary like right here? Possibly, maybe. Maybe between. Interesting to see at least what's going to be happening. Now there's defenders way back where. So I mean, there's guys. Christian is rotating on this, clearing the back line now. Oh no, he's gonna get spotted for sure, for sure. Yeah, Christian's like, oh, Llama drops. Does the commander drop too? Yes, he does. Christian gets 2 free kills there. And, you know, the hopes of that push kind of die with that rotation. Vespi still playing here on the flank. Not getting too much done, though. Jesus Christ also getting stumped here in his squad. Not able to push in. The rotation has come in, though. Sledgehound, you can see he is probably going to get that OP down. You'll see that core squad rotate over to this side. Looks like he crushed an OP right there in front of him. Not a bad play. Let's go on board with Sledge as he looks to clear out the opposite reverse attack. This is going to be interesting here. Where's that OP going to go from Sledge, and how many will be able to rotate quickly in to help him? Uh-oh. A few missed shots there from Sledge. Nade coming out. He's long gone, though. 4 squad pressure coming in from the east side here on to Runes. Looks like CC has redoubled their efforts. and found an opening to push back into point. This is looking rather dangerous here for the Allies defending. I think they're still in a decent spot though. If Bommel takes out this Gary, that is not going to be the case. Oh, Bommel, he's going to get taken out there by Tato. Unfortunately, he only gets one OP, does not spot the garrison out, even though it was marked. I think we'll see Artie dropping on that position soon. Love to see a satchel too. CC getting very aggressive here. I believe they have lost their OP on the backside yet. Vespi gonna drop there. OP should be crushed soon. Killswitch gets the OP. So this is gonna be all that's left of CC on point here. They have to make it count. Mysek might have got a satchel down already in the building. Looks like he's gonna get clapped by Matt possibly, or Morello in that window there. Attack has completely rotated though to the other side. Altair goes for the play. I don't know if he got a satchel down. Oh, that's too bad. Would have loved to see him get that satchel down onto a tree or something. I think he would have got the Gary there. German half-track coming out. Might be able to see a half-track play here or there. Bommel's going to try again on this Gary. Let's rotate into Bommel. We also have a Raptor squad coming in too. Ooh, Bommel going to drop there. Rasline not going to give that one up. Where'd this Raptor squad go? Joker has a clear field of view onto the garrison. Hold the phone. Watch this. Oh, that Gary spot. Not an ideal position. Check for the respawns, Joker. Looking for a bunch of kills. Should be only a few seconds before that respawn wave comes in. There it is. Oh, it's death. Instant death. Tato gets the spawn and we'll see if he can do something. Oh, speaking of instant death, that's all that remains of Joker there. He eats a rocket from Raslan. Nice job, Raslan, defending. However, this garrison is soon to be destroyed, I assume, here. No satchels just yet. It's going to be up to Para here. He's probably going to get a fair few kills on this next spawn wave too. Two kills. Easy 2 kills there. We'll see if any more come in on the next spawn wave for Para to take. FG42. Very decent gun at getting kills here. Surprised nobody's gone for this one yet. I guess Crazy Rummer might go for it while Para covers. No, he can't even get close to it. I'm getting ADD just watching Para here go back and forth. Oh, there's the spawn wave. Oh, and they all die. That's got to be so much fun. Para's got to watch out for Romulus peeking on the left side there. Para's tunneled. He doesn't see Romulus, nor does Romulus see Para. There he goes. Oh, nasty kill there from Para. Doing a little Assassin's Creed's running. Free running on the walls now. Next spawn wave that comes in. I mean, the Axis aren't even taking this. They're just leaving Para to camp. But there we go, Para! Turn back around! Oh, everyone dies. It is just... That is not a good spot for this Gary. This Gary is in a bad spot. It's just free kill after free kill. 80%, 90%. This is going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis. I've thoroughly been enjoying this spawn camping, though. And just like that, 4-1 for the Axis team. Down goes the Garrison, of course. The Garrison being in enemy territory, going to get taken out as the cap switches. We saw momentary cap progress to the backside here. Look at this already. Novers, Matthew already spawned in. I'm assuming they have an OP or a Gary back here. I could just check. No, they don't. They have nothing. They're just hiding. Now, supplies were taken out here by Genosi in the supply truck. So Novers, Matthew, I mean, they can't make anything of it anyways. They will not be able to place anything. Of course, they're not a squad lead. Let's see what they can do, though. They have about a 2v20 coming in on them. How many kills can they get? Can they find that Gary and hide and just take it out of a crucial moment? It's going to be very important here. Remember, can't see too much in a grain field here. Perday's going to get a free kill, I think, onto Novers possibly. No. He's going to get dropped. 2v20, boys. Let's see how it goes. There's so many targets here. Novers looking to make his way behind this force and clap as many as he can. Ooh, there's the Gary. Matthew and Novers have found that target of opportunity. You can be able to take out that Gary fairly easily here. Are they going to go? Oh, he's going to plant a C4? Or not a C4, what am I saying? A satchel. Satchel goes down here, waiting for a respawn wave, looking to get a big kill onto that Gary. Let's see if it works out. Matthew going to keep going around point, clearing it out. We'll see if there's any big respawns here. I think majority of the force has already spawned in or is using their OPs. Still a chance for it though. Boom goes the Gary. No extra kills with that one. Front line for the Axis quite far back there, not able to get any quick attacks off onto Black Dot. They're pulling a Tiger up on the main road here as we check out. You can see that FSG half track. I wonder where that's going to go here. Is he going to flank in Black Dot? I would expect him to shove the top side of the map with that half track just because there's some more cover up here. Also, you can see Underlux here trying to get wide with his push too. Going to be looking to get OPs up on these hedgerows here. Shove it out. 40 minutes to go here, squad. Line battle server 1. Played about almost an hour of competitive Hell Let Loose gameplay so far. 4-1. Of course, for the Axis here, coming back from a 3-2, having to take the midpoint and the 4th point to get to this position. Kanto, the one man that could potentially undo this attack right here. I wonder if Wolfie can see him sticking out the wall there. See his foot? Gonna see his bullets really quickly there. Kanto gonna rotate. here. Maybe look for some more targets. Cuff and Jawa definitely know about this though. Jawa coming in far, gonna get taken down to Kato. They're getting a double kill. Cuff and Matthew. Now they can't run straight back into the same spot, can they? Kato's just dropping bodies right now. Oh my gosh. Does nobody hear this? There we go. Vaha takes a simple one-tap approach to problems. Tiger pulling up here. Let's see if he has any challengers in the form of a 76. Now, of course, Tigers have been brought into line with the reload speed. I wouldn't call it a buff. I'd call it more of a, you know, balancing. You know, you'd say it as a buff, but when one tank has a reload speed that's significantly slower than the other and it causes just an absolute domination by the other tank, is it really a buff? I don't know. Tank's not doing too much. Let's get off of him and ooh, a little fight here over the Gary SCDB setup. Nice grenades coming out there. Finn gonna drop. Snarshi also pushing with Harald right here. Moop goes the wrong way around. He's gonna get picked off possibly by Snarshi there. Oh, from behind Havald or Harald. Apostle. Oh, jeez. Calling him Havald. He's gonna take the Gary right here. Nice little flanking play there from the core man. Need a meme like this man is exactly the same thing and just put Harald and Havald there. No. I don't know what Harald looks like. I haven't seen his face before. Havald's really chill though. He did feature in the Garrison about a month ago when we recorded that. Axis here making a big push. Looking to take this 5-0. Not a lot defending. You know, Russo, Dazar, and Tato are going to have the opportunity for plenty of kills right here. The whole HLPL squad gets massacred on the backside of that hedge. Now you have Core, you have WD-44 pushing in force down to this point here. Dazar opens up with a machine gun, not going to get any bodies with that one. Suppressed for the time being, does drop Core Werner Voss. Fletch also going to get dropped there by Miku. No smoke. No, nothing really. I don't know what the Tiger's doing on the left. It would be optimal if he was here on the road. He could then shove these buildings with some HE. Shut down those machine gunners and those defenders. I think the Tiger's asking for trouble here, pushing into infantry. Should be fairly easy here for DGI to whip out that AT there and give the Tiger something to think about. Arc, of course, French clan participating in the seasonal with the Blacklist. Arctic Recon Commandos. Really chill guys. Snarshi is going to get a rocket into the back of that Tiger there. One rocket goes in. Second, we're going to be following up fairly soon. Tank rotates to deal with it, unfortunately exposing his butt to the backside. DGI should have an easy time here getting two more rockets into the backside of that Tiger. We'll see just about. This is going to be a nice view of the rockets right here. Gonna whip it out. Or not. Has he already used his rockets? No? I guess he has. That's unfortunate. Oh, AT gun right there, targeting the AT infantry as the Tiger falls back. Rockets missing. Just a little short there. Worst guitarist. Missing both his rockets. Push does not work. Did not work. It doesn't really work from the south either. Yeah, right here is the best opportunity for a push. Now, if they can get some smoke up, grenades out, they should be able to push from the backside of these buildings here. Yeah, AT Rocket's a good meta too. I haven't seen a whole lot of them recently. I really like start of the HPL when Core was using AT Rocket meta for blitzkrieg attacks. Basically what that entails is you take your rocket and you push at the same time, like total numbers, big, like as many people as you have, you get a bunch of AT guys and you pre-fire windows and shit where people could be watching. Use it spraying machine guns. So you pre-fire windows, walls, anywhere you can to get that kind of blitzkrieg surprise with nade spam. So if you don't have rockets, you know, you're nade spamming, and then you push with automatic weapons like MP40s and STGs, and it works very well to overwhelm a defense. Defense, though, of the Allies doing pretty good here. Pretty good indeed, holding strong. Stewart pulled up to help the left flank. I like that too. That Tiger, though, I think the Tiger should be on the main road, pushing with the infantry. He could absorb a lot of those hits, a lot of those explosions, and a lot of the machine gun fire that, you know, meat suits of the infantry won't be able to. Core has made it into the first building here with WD-44 and CC. However, they need to get some smoke down. They need to get some smoke out on the positions of these allies here. Cap progress is starting now. Sledgehound's going on a nice little run here to the right side of your screen. Got a few kills already, looking for some more. Oh, I was looking for a knife kill there. It looks like he already died. Stewart gonna rotate to the point here, try and save it. Sneaky, one man alone on a mission. Gary's OnlyFans / Sneaky there. Sneaking onto point. Unfortunately, from the backside here, who's flanking it? Who's doing this flanky flank? Not seeing him there. Someone got killed with a bar. This is where the fight's going to be. If Sledge and Jawa can take out this garrison, ooh. And he might just be able to. Gets one, gets two kills. Finally goes down there. Unfortunately, Jawa not with Sledge here. Is he going to go satchel? He satcheled the barbed wire, possibly? Not too sure what. Maybe dropped a mine. But at least now, the Axis know where this Gary is. Possibly. Sledge might not have seen it, but still, look at the cap progress. Look at the blue bodies on point. Really throwing everything at this. A bombing run, if we could see one of those right now, that's probably the last hope for saving this point for the Allies. Stewart taking heavy damage here. Where was that Tiger that we saw before? I wonder if he's still alive. If he is, he needs to get in here and help out fast. Rocket from the backside here. Core flanking squad. Might just, and they have nice core flank there. That's going to be the game, I think. With that kill on the Gary, where are the Allies going to spawn? They're really not going to spawn anywhere. Core with a good flank, a good kill on that garrison. Going to be securing the game here. The 5-0 for the Allies. Now, Allies making a little cap progress on the fourth flank. Too little too late here. The game is pretty much one and done. You know, barring some crazy plays, I don't think the Allies will be able to come back from this one. Stewart going to go down there. Gats from CC with the kill. Also, 76 Altair getting the kill on the 76. Is he going to get to satchel it? He drops one crew out. He's just standing behind it right now. The HLPL tank's going to be trying to... Oh, Altair going for a knife kill. He gets pistoled. And just like that, though, the Axis come back from 3-2 to win this one 5-0 here and secure the win for Squad Line Battle. Server 1, GG. GG, guys. Let's take a look at the scores here. Spieler with 2K score on the squad, 1.6 for Underlux, 1.2 for Jesus Christ here. Big scores from, 1.7 for the tank. That's pretty nice. Raptors going with 1.4 combat score, 1.1 for Wolfie. Checking out the other team, we got 1.1 for Christian, Harald, and Finn getting 1.2. We're gonna take a quick break, maybe come back in a few minutes with stats if we can get them. It takes, I wish live stats were like up to date and crisp. The stats, the time it takes to get your stats in this game is so long. Going down there, we got Arc with 1.4K2. That's the rest of everybody over 1K scores. Yeah, the Allies came out really strong in that one, but it was a hard fought victory there for the Axis. They took their time. That's FSG for Let Loosers taking the command victory here. Squad line battles. We'll be back in a few minutes with some stats, hopefully. See you guys then. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's take a look at the stats of today's game. We have in first, Core Bommel with 78 kills and 27 deaths, absolutely crushing it. Honestly, the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mostly feature Core. There's some Raptors in there. So Core Bommel, Core Harald, 6334. Joker here. That is Joker with the weird characters in his name, 6118, 6111, also Raptors, Mucinid, Sletchend with the 5936, Para 5028, Killswitch 5028, also tied. So they're tied there. Gary's OnlyFans featuring in the top killers too there. But still, Bommel just destroying everybody with that. We got Doctor there, Underlux also from STDB. Crazy Rammer, Mars Mike, doing very well. Let's scroll down and check out the rest of this team. $23-5 from Proximo. Pretty good KDA there. And as we roll out the bottom of the score sheet, you can see there the teams and the players who did very well. Go back to the top. Yeah, shout out to you guys doing really well here. Mucinid 6111. That's a crazy KDA right there. 7827 for the top spot though for Bommel. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, here on Squad Line Battles. It was a great game. Good cast. Good comeback win there for the Axis. The VOD will be up tomorrow on YouTube. If you want immediately to watch this, you can subscribe to the channel for free with Prime. Also, on the Discord, I'll be running a rerun on my personal Discord there. You can check the panels below if you want to check out the whole match. Again, thank you so much for joining. My name is HammerCast. We'll be back tomorrow with Bird Night. And then Thursday, Greyhound Night. A whole week of competitive Hell Let Loose set up for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow.